And once he gets it that deep, it's a wrap. He's going to turn into a contortionist just to get that pass.
Wow, this is just insane. I mean, what a performance. I did not see this coming without Anthony Davis out there. What can you say? Hachimura and Jackson Hayes have played a hell of a game. These guys are stepping it up. The Lakers are going to blitz every team that they play. Showtime has officially began. It is now showtime. This is what it is. Lakers are going to put together the greatest show ever in the world. They're going to score 120, 130, 140 points a game. This is the new NBA. The Lakers are going to be scoring 130, 140 points per game. This LA Lakers OKC semifinal is going to be one to watch for the ages. That is going to be a hell of a show to see OKC in their 3-point shots, but it doesn't matter. Luka and Goki LeBron James find these open 3-point shooters. This is amazing. Anthony Davis, it seems like the Lakers don't miss Anthony Davis. They're 5-1 without Anthony Davis. They didn't lose anything. We 5-1 without Anthony Davis this year. One of these games is without Luka Doncic. He's sitting on the bench. Look at that. Winning 5 out of 6 without Anthony Davis. Lakers just don't need Anthony Davis. But they lost Anthony Davis. This game shows they do not miss Anthony Davis for whatever odd reason, that they have other big men who can step it up for whatever odd reason, that this offense opens it up when they're not just looking to feed it to Anthony Davis every single time. So this offense simply is more wide open, and it is what it is. This offense just opens up without Anthony Davis is how I describe it. And Goki LeBron is never looking to get himself the ball, but there are times where they're looking to feed it to Anthony Davis as the primary option, and they don't look to open it up to simply whichever guy is the open guy. So I think that's why they play so much better without Anthony Davis. They really know how to open it up. After a game like this, Hachimura is going to stay. Hachimura has a big role in the starting lineup. He's going to stay with the team. Do the Lakers really need a center? If they do acquire a center, who are they going to get rid of? This is not a very big centers market, according to Rob Pelinka. Does he think this team has enough after seeing the game tonight? I think Bogdanovich. I think Lakers need another shooter. They had Dory Finney-Smith, shooter defense, but let's get another shooter. Let's make this 2016 Cavaliers. And just if you don't have to be the best defense, you've got Luka and Goki LeBron. If you have the best 3-point shooters, you're going to win. And that's what Lakers need to do. But Lakers don't play no defense. Dory Finney-Smith don't play no defense. I think Mark can play defense. I think Vanderbilt can play defense. There are guys that can play defense. Austin Reeves don't have to guard the best player on the opposing team. What about Kevin Durant? What about Mr. Kevin Durant? What about him? He's not getting traded. The Suns are keeping Durant and Booker. This team is terrible. I watched them last night. They couldn't rebound. They were crap. They can't freaking rebound. Suns are soft. Losers Suns are so soft. I've seen them. They can't rebound against the Hawks. They can't rebound against the Blazers. This team is just soft. Now, enough with these loser Suns. Enough with them. Let's talk about a real basketball team. Let's talk about a real ass champion who didn't bust right his way to a championship dynasty. Let's talk about these real ballers. Yeah, why do you think he's going to join the Lakers? It's obvious NBA scripting Goki LeBron against Kevin Durant, and then Luca against his son. Booker against his father. That's what they're scripting. Why would Kevin Durant be traded? This is kind of the sheep like herd mentality. You thought, go LeBron is getting traded. He's playing with Stephen Curry. Nah. This is why people not watching basketball because of super teams. Lakers don't have a super team no matter what people are saying. A game like this could just mean that they're trying to reduce the payout even more. I think that's my conspiracy theory for a game like this. A score like this doesn't make sense when Kawhi and James Harden is playing. They know the Lakers are winning the championship. But quite frankly, I've been saying Lakers been taking games for years. This team can buck and beat the ass of anybody. They're gonna smoke the Thunder. Thunder overrated. Thunder, they're wetting their pants right now. They scared of the Lakers. Which series is going 7 out west? I think we have to smoke Denver. It's probably the Thunder or another team. The LA Flippers, I don't know. Flippers got to be better next year. Lakers Flippers, it's like they definitely playing Lakers Suns next year. What's the matchup? Lakers smoke the Clippers. Do we really want that to be the conference finals? They beat the Clippers, without Luca. It's like, is this team really going to beat the Lakers? Forget about the Boston Celtics. I mean, forget about the Cavs. This team, this Cavaliers team, they lose at home and lose 2 out of 3 against the Celtics. After a game like this, how do you expect anyone to think the Cavs have a chance against Celtics? They're not ready. They're not ready to handle intensity. These Cavs are going to lose in 6 games if they're not going to script a game 7. Yeah, Celtics easily win the East. I agree with that part. But they're not beating the Lakers. Lakers will easily win against the Nuggets. As things stand now, could the Lakers jump to 3? That would be crazy. Who would the Lakers trade for the center? Could they trade the first round draft pick that they got? I think they want to keep Jackson Hayes. I think they want to keep Hachimura. Is a deal realistic to acquire center? Austin Reeves, just keep your hands off of him. I don't know what the Lakers, I don't know if they're going to acquire center or not. Who cares? Hachimura is probably sized similar to Draymond Green, and he plays center for the Warriors. It's like you don't really need a 250-pound 7-footer. It's like Lakers have an athletic system. They want to go out and run. JJ Redick is a sharpshooter. He wants shooters. He wants sharpshooters. Don't get Goki LeBron perfect for what JJ Redick wants. If you're a sharpshooter, you kind of want a system that helps have a lot of sharp-shooting 3-point shooters. The LA Flip is a joke. Look at this. Again, why do they play better without Anthony Davis? It's not, let's get it to Anthony Davis. Let's look for Anthony Davis. It's like they're not looking to feed the ball to anyone on any given drive. This Lakers offense opens it up to anybody and not just Anthony Davis. That's why I think for some reason they're now 5-1 without Anthony Davis. And this game counts for the stat because it's not like don't get played this game. They're playing better without AD. Anybody can get the ball under this offense. Whoever is open, whoever is open and ready to pop it. That's the system. But JJ Redick is trust in your teammates that they're gonna nail the open shot. So I'm watching BYU Arizona. They got the Laker game on my phone, and I'm watching BYU in Arizona right here. Goodbye, 5K. Just put the bet on the Celtics to win the East. You're playing with fire if you think they're going to win the championship after the LA Fires. Now, be smart now. Be smart. LA Flippers didn't show up. I was looking for a good game. I'm really surprised they won. And again, it kind of makes sense why they played better without Anthony Davis. You're not an MVP there. Anthony, I love him, and I'm going to miss Anthony Davis. I miss him. But the reality is, the facts over the feelings is they played better without Kevin Durant. Kawhi's going to win the title. Don't think for a second the NBA is not going to script the title for Ballmer in the new arena. They absolutely will script the championship for the Clippers. They just want you to think Kawhi's washed up because he hasn't done anything since 2020. So recency bias means that people are going to say Kawhi's done, but the NBA is rigged. And the Clippers ain't allowed to go far until they in the new arena. They're supposed to be same old Flippers in the first year under the new arena, but the Flippers are planned to win in 2027 finals. After Goatking the Bond lead. Terrible shot. Well, college reps are terrible. I don't know how they call a foul right there. I don't know how they do that. He barely touched him. The ref called a foul. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. I had to screenshot some people who say they're gonna pay me money if the Lakers win the title because I kind of am the go-to basketball. I've been telling people the prophecy ain't over. And the numbers are clicking. The 59th day of the year is Donkey's birthday. Lakers gonna smoke them bums again. They're going to smoke these bums. How could they lose on the 29th on Luka's birthday against this bum-ass team that I'm watching tonight? I grew up watching Arizona Wildcats basketball. My parents went to Arizona, and I went to ASU. But Arizona's they're the basketball school, and they're good at basketball. So, and Bryce Maximus James is going to be playing for Arizona next year. So I absolutely have to watch this team, and hopefully Arizona makes the Final Four with Bryce James next year. If they don't make the Final Four this year, Joakim LeBron James is making it to the Final Four next year. See Bryce James in the Final Four. So when they do release the schedule for next year's NBA season, I'm going to be looking at the time that Final Four is played. Are they playing the loser Phoenix Suns at Phoenix or whichever city the Final Four is at? They held it at Glendale. They host a lot of events at Glendale, so I've been saying Glendale. The first thing that comes to mind, but wherever the Final Four is at next year, that I think they'll schedule the Lakers at wherever the Final Four is at next year if they're really planning for U of A to make it to the Final Four with Bryce Maximus James. Bronny's a good kid. I can't call Bronny a fraud. Bronny is not a fraud. He simply is what he is. He's not the better basketball player between Bronny and Bryce. Bryce is the better basketball player. I really hope that Joakim the Bond is going to have an NBA caliber player. I really hope Bryce James ends up being the real deal. This is why he's going to Arizona and not to some scrub-ass school like USC. He's going to a real basketball school like Arizona. That's how you know Bryce is better. Hopefully Bryce shows up. He's all about basketball, and he about let's go. I don't think Bronny is all the let's get basketball, get better. I want to win. I want to do that. No, Bronny's passive. Bronny is a video game developer. Bronny has other interests. He's a Renaissance man. He has other interests. He doesn't live and die for basketball. I think that's what we're going to see from Bryce James. Bryce Maximus James. LeBron James. And then we have got Bryce Maximus James. Maximus Prime. You keep the top team. So he won't go to as many games, obviously, as Bronny because he's playing in Tucson. I'm watching for the NBA schedule. Do the Lakers play at around the same area at the same time wherever the Wildcats are playing? We winning the title this year. Anyone else is delusional. You think the Thunder are going to be in the final? You're delusional. What kind of money is that? What kind of money is that? Canada! Canada! European numbers are bigger. Luka Doncic. Far better. This guy's going to be like a top 5 player ever. Another GOAT learning from another GOAT. The numbers are there. He's averaging the playoff numbers. He's right below Michael Jordan and GOAT LeBron James. This dude could challenge the scoring record. This is the LA Lakers. The purple and gold, the rich get richer. You get the buttons! The scoring king, milestone. You get the buttons! Back-to-back titles over the age of 40 years of age. Can you get the buttons? Go get the buttons! You ain't no nothing! Go get the buttons! It ain't just Joakim the Bond, it's Luka Magic we be talking. Magic Johnson, Luka Magic, Magical Mama Style Championship. The Lakers are down, it don't matter. Luka Magic, Joakim the Bond, the comeback kid. Magical Mama Style title over the Boston Celtics. We down 3-2. Luka Magic, Luka Magic. A key part of the decode is how much time from the Luka trade of Game 6. I'm going to do a game-by-game prediction for the NBA Finals, the Celtics and the Lakers, the game-by-game. Joakim the Bond hitting bombs. They're quiet now, are they? Are they still barking? Are they still barking? Is Joakim the Bond hitting bombs still barking? I gotta watch Shannon. I try to avoid the garbage shows. The garbage shows where they offer nothing. But I gotta tune into some Shannon Sharp now. Because great times are coming for Joakim the Bond James. He like to talk loud and all that. He gonna be rallying around King Goat the Bond James. Get me one for Shannon Sharp, baby. For the unk. For the unk, baby. The unk. Unk Shannon Sharp. That's right. Not just Scrub, Stephen A. Smith. You Uncle Tommy little boy, you always be riding the Republican and you'll be talking crap about every black athlete out there. This is who Stephen A. Smith is. He's a sellout. This is who he is. Do you care about I used to like Stephen A. Smith, but this guy became a sellout for like 5 or 7 or how many years. The old Stephen A. Smith, he is a thing of the very, very distant past. We're talking 10 years ago. The recent Stephen A. put PC, talk trash about black athletes, go on Fox News, all this. You're not supposed to talk politics and where you list your job or whatever, but somehow this guy can get away with it on his own channel. Stephen A. Smith starts going on about politics. This guy's a bandwagoner. He was bandwagoning Trump while Biden was still the nominee, and then he started bandwagoning Kamala Harris. This guy is a sellout. This is what I mean. He cannot be trusted. Go get my buttons! The LA Flippers in the new arena getting terrassed by the Lakers. In the 29th win of the repeat. And repeat is 29. Who still runs LA? Who still runs LA? Not even I could see that coming. They trashed the Clippers. They trashed the Flippers. These guys are bums. James Harden's a bum. Look at that. Look at that. They may not even get 100 points. Bronny James is in the game. Bronny James is in the game. Hey, Bronny hit a 3. Look at that. 114 points left in the game. LeBron James, 114. Bronny hit a 3. Here we go, Bronny. Here you go. Hopefully he shows improvement. Hopefully I'm wrong about him not, living and dying for the game. Yeah. This white guy, Dalton Netch, got them hops, man. And Austin Reeves says he was jealous that he's got them good hops. You guys are crazy if you think the Lakers going to trade Dalton Netch in the package for the center. This guy should not be traded. This guy's an elite three-point shooter. This guy got mad hops. This guy's part of the overall showtime. The slam dunks, the flash, the spice. This is what we're talking about. You cannot trade this guy, Dalton Kennett. Cannot trade him. Cannot trade him. He must not be traded. I feel great about this team. I find it hard to fathom Hachimura getting traded. I find it hard to fathom Dalton Netch getting traded. Well, we got ourselves a complete team right there. Hopefully we give up nothing. Hopefully we can only give up a first round draft pick. I hope we give up nothing for this. Pelinka says he's not just gonna deal for a center regardless. I just want a center. He's got to have the right deal. So it's no guarantee that we do acquire a center. But what I can tell you is this. Is Robert Williams only played 6 games all season long. If the Lakers are looking to just get a guy at a discount with giving up as minimal assets as can be, Robert Williams is your guy. Because he's only played 6 games all year long, but he's undersized, but the Lakers need athletes out there who can run the floor. Robert Williams is that guy who's played very physical under the old Celtics system. That's gonna bring some grit, some little bit of nasty. Greg Popovich said, "I want a little nasty." That kind of mean streak. He knows how to do that because he played with one while he was with the Celtics, I really liked Robert Williams as a player. He thrived under the Celtics. He just needs the right team. Portland is playing better with young players, with Chauncey Billups, who's done an admirable job over the last week. But he will have a better team and a better system to thrive under with the Lakers. I think Robert Williams III is the guy who will require giving up as minimal assets as can be. They can keep Hachimura. They can keep Dalton Lynch. They can acquire a former Celtic center who's going to show Boston what they really missed out on during this NBA Finals. If we acquire a center, I think it's Robert Williams. I don't know who the Brooklyn Nets are looking to acquire from Nick Claxton. The Lakers have to really give up Hachimura under this Bogdanovich Clint Capella package that has been put out there, that has been talked about, that has been discussed. Luka is motivated to win the title. If he sees this team win by 23 without an Anthony Davis or a Luka Doncic, he knows he's going to win the title. If you can beat this LA Clippers team by 23 points without Doncic, without an Anthony Davis or a Doncic, you're the best team in the league. Oklahoma sucks. We're going to destroy you guys. Okay, see, we 3-1. What were we, 2-1 or 3-1 against you bums last year? If you watch the NBA season cup, go in the bond game and try to score it. You bombs only won by single digits. I believe he only scored 8 points in that game. Go King the Bond James. You trash us Thunder. Didn't even win by 20. You only won by 8. Y'all bombs, OKC. Y'all ain't the hot shit. Come at me, OKC. Does Kevin Durant even want to trip to OKC? Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry is the play-in ba-bling-ka-bling. The ba-bling-ka-bling matchup is the Stephen Curry against Kevin Durant in the play-in. Booker, the bomb! Mavs are just scripted to do terrible. I knew they were not going to win today. I knew the Mavs were going to lose today. I will ask the question, which trade is worse? You can argue Memphis got Pau Gasol in 2008. This is the same exact page that Adam Silver took from his master, from his teacher. He was under the wings of David Stern. Adam Silver was deputy commissioner when the Pau Gasol trade was made. David Stern is dead, but Adam Silver knows how to pull a David Stern. The ends justifies the means. If the ratings are terrible, when the TV networks are paying even more money to the NBA than they did however many years ago, and less people are watching, which means you're losing money, which means hosting the NBA is not as profitable in the past. You need your international superstar presence that Luka Doncic brings to the equation. So I think it's very childish to say that this is all a Goat King LeBron thing. I need help to win a title. No, that is childish. You play in the wild, wild west, and you are number 5. That is a pretty damn decent position. Weren't the Mavs number 5 last year? So you can't tell me that number 5 can't win the West. The Mavs were number 5 And their roster was not elite outside of Doncic and Kyrie Irving. It was not an elite roster. If the Mavs can do it, there's no reason why the Lakers can't do it under the old roster before that trade for Luka. This team was always going to win the championship with or without this trade for Luka Doncic. But the NBA came calling, and they need something to save its bottom line and save their asses. The very first year under this new TV deal, they don't have a European star in the conference finals because the Bucks are not supposed to make it in Giannis. And the Nuggets are not supposed to make it in Joker. The NBA knew the Mavs are not going to make it to the conference finals this year. This is why he's on the Lakers, because they knew the Mavs are not going to make it to the conference finals. But I think they're extra greedy. I think they need this European star in the NBA finals. That's why you're on the Lakers. You are crazy. Come on. Come on. They want Lakers Celtics. Mamba style revenge for Luka. What are you giving me, Orlando? This is the NBA we talking about. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, you know how to trigger my guns, don't you? Orlando Magic, I like him, but it's the NBA and it's all rigged for business. Elton Brand said, what did he say? Would you rather watch like Celtics against Heat or like Heat against Sixers? Elton Brand was right. Some of these dum-dums are clueless. They're freaking jocks. I think Anthony Davis understands everything that's happening because Anthony Davis said that it's a business. I think Anthony Davis knows that the Lakers and there's no hard feelings for Anthony Davis. The only thing that there was shock of the trade happening. But I think Anthony Davis, hopefully he knows that he is gone because the Lakers need a European superstar on the team. When I see these people, they're like, LeBron's crying because he can't. These people are children. They're freaking childish. It has nothing to do with LeBron getting sixth ring. It has everything to do with European viewership. This is why this trade happened. You don't give a damn about the American market. The biggest growth is with the international viewership. The European channel grew 220% to year end. You kicked the dance! Just my ass, go king the bot hating bomb. Where you guys are at now? Go king the bot hating bombs. You're despicable. You're despicable. We got Luka. Ha 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 ha. They're trashing it without Anthony Davis. I told you. You're like, why did they trade Anthony Davis? So who's going to be their center? Do we need a center tonight? Do we need a center tonight? Come on, King about 8 more. Do we need a center tonight? Do we need a center tonight? Come on now. Do we need a center tonight? How badly do we need a center? Hachimura, big man. Koloku, big man. Hayes, big man. We still have Kleber. We still have Christian Wood. Get these guys members out. Get them in the lineup. You getting back on the court this year. Ever star, come on. One of them guys going to come back. Regardless, they're off the payroll that frees money up to get even better next year. Who wouldn't want to play with Luka and Jokic? If you are a sharpshooter, why would you pass up on the opportunity to play for Jokic and Luka Magic? Luka legendary LA Lake Show. I'd like the ring to that. A foul. I'm watching BYU. Dingo LeBron. Let's hear him talk. I am his biggest fan. I like to prove otherwise.
Thanks so much for your time. What time we'll see you again on others for Lucas. Lakers sideline. Lakers win at 122-97 as we send it over to Jared.
97 points. Slovenia 97. This game was rigged. 5 years to fifth grade. Oh my fucking answer all this fucking time. For me, it's about the year 23.
Tonight we played another one. Obviously we came up with a good win in New York on Saturday.
3 p.m. at New York. That's the same time the trade happened. What the fuck?
We haven't heard from you yet. What did the last? Davis and others for Lucas.
Why is it reducing my volume? What's going?
I can't even imagine how Luka and AD and Max Christie and Maxi Kleber and obviously Hush.
No 3-piece, guys. Stick at 6. There's no 3-piece. It's what the NBA wants. There are too many Goalkeeper hating bums. It's going to be bad for business. There's too many haters. You can't win a 3-piece because there's too many haters. It's going to be like the Kansas City Chiefs.
You had the man who is third all-time in points per game in NBA history in Luka. I know your brain doesn't ever stop thinking about basketball. What are your initial thoughts?
I really hope Luka doesn't surpass Goalkeeper Dame. I must frame a Luka and a Goalkeeper jersey. Should I just say screw the loser Suns? I root for my Suns championship. This team's never going to win again. I'll be a Luka fan.
It's going to make it a lot easier on our teammates. And that's all we want to do. We want to be able to create opportunities for our teammates where they only have to catch, finish, catch, dunk, catch, shoot. And it's our job to lead them every single night. Listen, Luka's a big-time player, 25 years old, haven't even reached his prime yet, and he's done some amazing shit in our league already. Happy to have him. LA's happy to have him. And it's still a little bit surreal, honestly, to be honest. LeBron, thanks so much for your time.
Goalkeeper is in shock that this trade happened. These players were not in on the trade. It was the NBA and Rob Pelinka. It was the NBA and Harrison Rob Pelinka. No players were in on this trade. No players were in on this trade. The only people that were in on the trade was Nico Harrison, Adam Silver, and Rob Pelinka. These were the only 3 guys that were in on this trade. I thought that was a foul on BYU right there. Man, these college refs are terrible. College, they play with more effort, but the refs are worse than the NBA refs. Who will be our center? I believe it's Robert Williams because we not giving up Dalton Nets and we not giving up Hachimura. And a former Celtics center would mean that this is a lock. So we are like 48 hours away from the trade deadline, and we wondering, do the Lakers need a center after today? Is his name Claxton? Nico Claxton? Is that his name? Oh, no, it's Nicholas Claxton. It's not Nico like the Nico clown of the Dallas Mavericks, who he mispronounced Stephen Curry's name. Nicholas Claxton is Gamachev, Kobe Bean Bryant, in case if you're curious. A former teammate of Kevin Durant. Was he a teammate of Kevin Durant? We won by 27 points. A scoring king On to that 7. First win by 27 points. Next fall 2-7 for the repeat. I think that's why I won by 27 points. Man, the Flippers are trash. Minus 12 by Kawhi. He sucks. Fake King. They called him the King of LA in 2019. Man, you're all clowns. Kawhi don't go to. He's gonna win a championship with the Flippers after King LeBron wins. It's an LA three-peat, but it's the Lakers winning 2, and the Clippers win right after the Lakers win. That's your LA three-peat. It's no Lakers three-peat. It's LA three-peat. It's Clippers win the last one. The Lakers win the next 2. BYU, Arizona, 48-47. The Mormons are a cult. This Adam Smith guy was just robbing the people blind. This Mormon thing is crazy. 50-47. Arizona is only 20th in the country, but they're 9-1 in the Big 12. Does the Big 12 really suck this year? I have no clue. I don't know. I'm going to watch the game. I may do that a little later. Wide open 3 uncontested, 50-50. This is Bryce Maximus James' team. We Bryce Maximus, King of LeBron Nation. King of LeBron Nation, you Bryce Maximus, you are for Bronny. A steal. $52.50. I can't wait to see Bryce play. Go King LeBron with the 26-point game, the 26 win in the finals for King of LeBron time. Cavs suck. You guys are just making it easy. The little money seeker clown. He's just being delusional. This is a page out of Adam Silver's playbook. These people are making it too fucking easy. It's weird. It went down to 12-1, then up to 15-1. It's like, what the hell is happening? A game like this, the Lakers are the favorite for the championship. We beat the Celtics. We must be the favorite. Are we going to end Crybaby Curry, Kevin Durant's career? You guys are losers. King LeBron is the one and only Lord and King of basketball. Kevin Durant fans, you bitches. Stephen Curry fans, you suck. You guys are awful. Your guy sucks. He's a bum. Look at him. He's about to miss the playoffs 3 out of 5 years. Go King LeBron would never do that. Never do that. 3 times out of 5 years, you're wrong. And I'm a loser Phoenix Suns fan. I'm a loser Suns fan. But when you play against Luke and King LeBron, I hope we torture the loser. I hope you lose the Phoenix Suns on number 2, number 3 in the West next year, like you ain't 1 start to the year. They destroy you next year. Pummel, destroy, demoralize, all the above. You destroy the loser Phoenix Suns. Don't get greedy, just happy to win something under Trump's America of high prices. Be happy. You're much better off than somebody else who's not going to take the Lakers. The summer's going to be better for you than it is for somebody else. It's about putting things into perspective. 10-15-1 is still an amazing bargain. It is. Don't feel greedy, but yeah, they cheaped everyone because the Mavericks owners are sports books owners. They're owners of the Palazzo and the Venetian in Las Vegas. This is why they made the trade too. It's not about moving the team. It's not solely about moving the team to Vegas, but also these guys take sports bets at the Palazzo and the Venetian. So they're not gonna pay people 40-1 the rest of the way. So they were concerned about their sports book business too. That's how the fix is in. Ah! Fabio River, Goalkeeper Bond hating bomb. The league was rigged against Goalkeeper Bond in the last 4 years, you bums. The games are close for 3-4 of them Western Conference Finals game, but somehow the Nuggets won all of them. Wow. That was a joke. That was a joke. Ya bum! Ya bum! I want blood! Chiefs win the 3-peat. Tone the Goat says it's Bengals Chiefs rivalry. Here we go. I know to ditch those loser Ravens, and they fell flat on their face. I wised up at the right time before it was too late. I wised up. I knew it. I knew the Ravens. I knew it was Chiefs Bills conference title game. I knew it. Screw Lamar Jackson. Screw these scripted ass losers. And our winners. Joe Burrow's your guy if you want to win it. I gotta do a new video on the trade. I gotta analyze it from the date durations to Max Christie's birthday and to Max Kleber's birthday. I only done the videos from the perspective of Luka Doncic because that's the big story. But I gotta do another one on the German and Arizona Steel. Imagine Bryce. I think Arizona's gonna win the national championship next year with Bryce Maximus James. Well, I hope they do. I think I was 3 years old or something, or 2 or 3 when Arizona won 1997. The only team I think to beat 3 number 1 seeds. They were Kansas, they were UNC, and I think it was Kentucky. Hopefully Bryce Maximus wins the title. Regardless, I'm going to cry either way. If we lose the Final Four, we Arizona Wildcats, and we go to the Bond Nation, I hope Bryce Maximus wins the national championship. If Arizona doesn't make the Final Four next year, they're 100% going to make it with Goat King LeBron at the Final Four because it's scripted reality TV. Goat King LeBron has to be pictured at the Final Four. Bryce Maximus James! Good morning! Headshot! Oh, my Lord! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Refs are terrible! Look at all these bum-ass haters looking to discredit goalkeeper because Lucas there. You still lost Anthony Davis. You just replaced another great player with another great player. Look at you goalkeeper bond hating ass bum-ass loser ass goalkeeper bond hating mug. I think Michael Jordan and his camp are scared of goalkeeper Bond. This is why they were never ever supposed to win as a number 7 seed. They scared of. We saw goalkeeper Bond was certainly capable of doing that. We got screwed out of the title in 2023. We got robbed. Yeah, he was talking. Well, he didn't. Yeah, he talked trash to him in Slovene. He was talking his language. Screw the goat in the barn, hating buns. The goat in the barn, hating bums. Aren't they all disgusting? Do you agree with me that they're all very disgusting? They haven't tried to build a school for impoverished kids. They're disgusting. All they do is hate. They're the same racists that hate on a black woman, even though a black woman wouldn't be trying to alienate an entire country of people north of our border. Donald Trump is an embarrassment. A WWE takedown. Take him down on the ground, man. They played college basketball like it's the 90s NBA. I'm saying it's a very physical play. Good, you Mr. Goy. That's what you are, you bum. 23 point. No, it wasn't 23 point. 25-point win without Anthony Davis and without no Luka against LA Flippers team. Yeah, yep. We destroyed the Celtics without Doncic. You are delusional. You are a scrub. Is what you are. You scrub is what you are. You shameless goat in the bar. We destroyed the Celtics, and his Cavaliers team got destroyed by the Celtics. Now, only a retard would prefer Trump over Harris. He's raising your prices with the tariffs. Don't be a dumbass. Only a dumbass would prefer Trump over Harris. Harris would be raising your prices by starting a trade war. Stupid people. Stupid people. Stupid. Orange lunatic denied that COVID was happening. He was going to do nothing about it. This is who they want to win, huh? Nobody wanted him to win. 40 million people watched Joe Biden's inauguration. Only 25 million watched Donald Trump's inauguration. These crowds are going to be terrible. That's the only reason why he had his inauguration indoors. This is something out of communist Russia. The emperor has no clothes. Orange lunatic ends his trade war. It's suspended for 30 days. Because Elon Musk had his Starlink contract canceled at Ontario. How did it go from 60 to 56 to 60, 61? This game is crazy. We win both finals, Elsford. What a 3-point shot that was, man. College basketball, I swear to God, man. They sometimes put out a better product because it's hard to score in college basketball because they actually play defense. It's not choreographed like the NBA. But they still use magnets in college. They still use magnets in college, but they play harder defense. It's not choreographed. Let's not play defense. Let's script scores. That's 65-61, Arizona on the 10-minute. King of the Buttons! 6-6 on his career in the finals. The Dallas Mavericks is Gematria 66. I told you guys in my videos, this is why. King of the Buttons! I miss Anthony Davis. Mamma mia, I miss him. There's no Anthony Davis for this man. Oh, my Lord. No Anthony Davis. He was a sacrificial limb for Adam Silver. NBA really needed that European superstar on the Lakers, Anthony Davis, was a sacrificial limb for Adam Silver to save the NBA owners from losing even more money. Man, Joe Keenabine had nothing to do with this. You people are stupid. I know what's happening because I know how the NBA operates as a business. Year to date, ESPN, Disney, their ratings are down 28%, and Disney is hosting the NBA Finals. But you need all these people in Europe. Give them a good reason to watch without Giannis and without Joker in the finals. You need Doncic in the finals. These guys are all Luka fans because I'm from Europe and I can play in the NBA too. They were biased against the Euro League. They said I couldn't play because I was a European baller. It's the same playbook as 2008. You know who's also a European star? Pau Gasol. Rigged. For European ratings, Pau Gasol was on the LA Lakers 17 years ago and made it to 3 straight NBA Finals. He was from Barcelona, Spain, and they cared about NBA international ratings even 20 years ago. Why? Because everybody on the Spurs was an international star. Timmy Duncan may be from America, but the Virgin Islands. He was born at Manu Ginobili, Argentina. Tony Parker, France. Alberto was from Argentina. I think Patty Mills was from Australia. Those Heat and Spurs NBA Finals. So you know that even dating back to 10, 20 years ago, the NBA, but NBA's not win because the Spurs are a small market team. But the Spurs had international superstars, and the NBA only care about international viewership. So they go all quirky, all smart-assy with you. Oh, there it is. We had the Spurs in the finals. Oh, we all really win. Because you're international superstars. They don't give a damn about the domestic market, do they? All they give a damn about is international. Yeah, 5 years and 6 days after Kobe's death, the NBA has shocked the world. Keenabine is now averaging 24 points. Is that a coincidence? 24 exact, 24 points per game. 9 assists per game. Coordinates 91. King of the teams. He's not even a point guard, and he's top 5 in assists all time. Lucas, the same exact dude as LeBron James. He's a tall specimen. He has 8 or 9 assists, 7, 8, 9 assists per game. Luka idolized GOAT King LeBron James. Luka must have mirrored his game out of GOAT King LeBron James. Didn't Luka model his game out of King LeBron James? My Lord. Joe Cool and Goki the Bun and Mussy, what a year this is going to be for killing the Doochies. I am him. I am Black Mamba. I am him. What a 3-point shot that was. Mamma mia, 67, 61, and 67, 64 Arizona after that 3. The Mormon Mike guys, they know how to get some good 3-point shooters. King of the Pop Teams! Where the Goalkeeper LeBron hitting bombs at? I don't see any of that energy on here. Of course, no Anthony Davis and no Luka. They even surprised me. But we don't need Anthony. He airballed it. I thought I hit off the Arizona player, but I hit off the BYU player.
Plenty of time left in this game. This has been a tough game the whole way. And I think this one's going to go down to the final possessions. Away from the ball, it's going to grab. Mag was getting a screen from Toby Walker while he's trying to guard Caleb.
Goalkeeper LeBron's son is going to be in the Final Four next year. There's a very odd sense of humor with the almighty creator and the universe. King Goat LeBron James' son played for my favorite college basketball team watching growing up Arizona basketball. My mom and dad are right-wing Republicans. I'm sure they don't like Goat King LeBron James. Get on board now! Get on board LeBron Nation. No, they don't like LeBron. My Lakers fan aunt hates Goat King LeBron James. She's like, get rid of LeBron! I say, calm down. It will come down to fruition. It's going to come down. They hate Goat King LeBron James. I want Goat King LeBron as an ego. You better believe he wants to smack Joker in the face. Lakers Nuggets European viewership in the first round. This is a win for the NBA. You have to be crazy if you think Adam Silver doesn't want Jokic against Doncic in the first round of the playoffs and Goat King LeBron against Joker. This is a ratings win. It's not just Goat King LeBron against Joker. It's Goat King LeBron and another European star. Don't get against a European star. $67-66. My advice, stop getting greedy. Take your win on the Lakers. Stop crying. And look forward to the scripted NFL next year when Joe Burrow's back better than ever. It's a long, long game you have to play. It's a long, long game. It just doesn't end in June. You got to play the long game. Bengals are 22-1. You got to play the long game. Take the Lakers at 10-15. Play the long game. Now be patient. Be patient because the patience will wear off. You need positive energy. You need to harness it into something that will manifest itself. But the positive is that if the NBA launches a trade like this, it is an inside job. The Vegas casino owners of the Mavericks don't want to be paying 40-1, 30-1 any longer, do they? No way! Let's get on board because the Lakers are locked to win the title. It was the casino owners that launched such a one-sided trade that suddenly made a team 30-1, 40-1 down to 10-1 to 11-1 to 12-1 to 15-1. This is casino owners that decided that no other team's going to know that we don't get available to get traded, and we're only going to talk to the Lakers. Inside job. Which retard out there thinks Goat King LeBron's not going to win the title? These people are stupid. Did you learn anything 17 years ago? Did you learn anything 17 years ago for you young guns out there who were not alive or you didn't watch basketball in 2007? The ratings are terrible for the NBA. The Spurs and the Cavs had terrible ratings because it was San Antonio and Cleveland. It didn't matter if LeBron James was in that series. NBA decided we got to switch things up. We need Kevin Garnett on the Celtics and Ray Allen on the Celtics, and we need Pau Gasol on the Lakers. So the Lakers have a big man to replace Shaquille O'Neal. This is the same exact page that they took in 2008. Adam Silver's no different than David Stern. The games are just not referee mafia games any longer. But they will rig the NBA the same way that they did in 2008 to prevent Kobe from getting traded to Phoenix or the Chicago Bulls. Because NBA needs one of their top stars still in the LA market. You couldn't piss off Kobe, so you had to orchestrate the trade by yourselves, by the league office. How does a game like this impact? I've been watching the prices of the LAKERS. I've been sure to do some futures in the past couple of hours in anticipation of a potential. Let me put some more money on the Lakers. Lakers still 15-1. I don't know. I'm not telling you which book I play at because I know which ones offer more. Exactly. MJ beat MJ. Michael Jordan beat Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson passed the torch to Michael Jordan. So the 1991 NBA Finals was about passing the torch. Magic Johnson passed over the torch to Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson was not the same player in 1991. Magic Johnson was a shell of his former self. Magic Johnson passed the torch to Michael Jordan. This was about the Michael Jordan Moloch god worship, was having Michael Jordan beat Magic Johnson, but Magic was not in his prime. He was not at his peak in 1991. Michael Jordan is Moloch worship because the series were rigged for Michael Jordan because less people were going to watch if Michael Jordan was in the finals because he was worshipped like he was God, like he was idolized. Wow, what a shot that was. 72-66. I can't wait to see Bryce Maximus James win the national championship. I hope he wins the national championship, by the way. He will, at the least, he will make it to the Final Four because CBS has to have GOAT King LeBron at the Final Four. CBS needs the GOAT King LeBron Nation viewers to maximize the earnings for the shareholders of CBS. I can't wait till next year's college basketball. Arizona hopefully will be in the Final Four, and they will. Will they win the title? I hope we do. I hope we win the title. I'm buying myself a Bryce, Arizona jersey. That's a foul. It's a correct call. The sports world is rigged, scripted. You knew Arizona was going to win the Big 12. Why? Because Arizona State was worst in the Pac-12 to winning the Big 12. Arizona now 9-1, 10-1 against the conference, go from worst to first in the conference, and they add Bryce Maximus James. Caleb Love is good. He's good, but I hope Arizona wins the title because I'm a fan of Arizona. Zach Hubbard, for some reason, he went to school at ASU and he hates ASU, so he picks Arizona for 2 or 3 years, and they end up losing in the first round. Like, Zach Hubbard picked Arizona to win the title, and they lost against Princeton in the first round. Karmic energy for Zach Hubbard. So I never got a pick. Subscribe to the bench. This guy's all about money. He's a greedy ass motherfucker. I never ever offered anyone a Patreon on my channel. This makes me real. This doesn't make me a fraud whatsoever. Because you don't have to pay me money to see my picks. I don't just take your money and run with it. I don't force you to view my content and subscribe to a Patreon or whatever. This is why it's called Patreon Fraud Network. Arizona was plus 140 this game. This is crazy. It's 74, 66, 447. These BYU guys can shoot threes, but their passing is sloppy. And BYU just turned it over. Arizona at 9-1 against the conference is plus 140 against the BYU team that is 6-4 against the conference. Like, what sense does that make? That's an odds anomaly. Like, there's certain odds anomalies you can take advantage of. And this is a game where it may be a hostile environment, but Arizona is 9-1 against the conference. I am a man of the people. I am not some oligarch like Donald Trump or Elon Musk who has a God status, and Zach has a God status too. I don't claim to be God, and I know every prediction, and it's false idol worship is what it is. I'm just one man who gives his own predictions, one man who gives his own insight. This is who I am. I'm never always right, and I'm never always wrong, like the haters like to say too. I don't know how to set that up. I hope someone can teach me, because I would love to do that too, because I want to connect with the viewers. And people want to see that connection, having people call in and talk to me. And I think that's a good thing to have for the future, certainly. Have this in a show format, certainly. But I'm excited for June. I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm excited. I've been waiting too fucking long, man. I know everyone's been the same way, and we've been hurting, and we've been crying, and we've been like, we have to wait 12 months. We have to wait a year. It's like Christmas came early with Luka Doncic trade to the... Christmas came because Luka's last game was on Christmas, and Christmas came to the LA Lakers. You see a game like that tonight, you're ready to kick some pumpkin ass. Murder and destroy the opposition. Man, they're going to destroy fraud. Stephen Curry cries for Kevin Durant. Loser bum fan base. Kevin Durant's your loser bum fan bases are in the play-in. Justice has been served. Justice has been served. You're top 6 kicking ass, and you bums are in the play-in. Struggling, can't qualify for the playoffs. Checkmate. Who's going to get slaughtered by the Thunder in the first round of playoffs? Dumb fans. Look at you, bums. You only needed Kevin Durant to go to the bar. You only go to the bar when Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were injured. Exposed, you bums. Stephen Curry go any better, they go keep the bar. You're a retard. That's what you are. You retard. That's what you are. I need to slap the left part of your face and slap the right part of your face and get your hands straight. You ain't no goat. You need Kevin Love to be injured. You need Kyrie Irving to be injured. We've been hearing all this garbage from Kevin Durant fans and Stephen Curry fans. Show no mercy, Mamba Stars. Show no mercy. It's 68-77. Arizona Wildcats showing some Mamba-type energy in this game. I can't wait till Bryce James plays for Arizona. My cousin Ryan lives in Arizona. You know, I'm going to be going to some games with them when Bryce plays for the team. He knows I'm all about goalkeeping LeBron James. He does. He's one of the few that messaged me after Argentina won the World Cup. My own cousin, he knew how much it meant for me to see Messi win the World Cup, see Argentina win the World Cup. I must win my long-term future on the Lakers in the Madrid in the Yankees win World Series, and then you're Inter Miami to win the MLS Cup. I will be on courtside, and LeBron James is gonna stay at me there. I must be with the purple blazer in a white dress shirt in a Mamba style Venom purple tie. It must happen. LeBron be looking like who this motherfucker? I think I will.
BYU, 3 certified shooters on the floor. They're going to need some threes here.
BYU, man, you guys are trash. Arizona was a plus 140. How is this possible? I don't know how BYU was like Arizona ties the game and BYU scores and Arizona dominates them. This is what I like about basketball is that games can be scripted and a good team can just blitz you to the last 4 minutes of the quarter. After the Super Bowl, we're going to be taking a big drinking break until April 19 when the playoffs begin. And I need the Mamba style mentality to carry me forward to make it happen, with the exception of 2 days and 2 occurrences. St. Patrick's Day, because I'm half Irish and half Italian, and the Easter, April 20. Easter is April 20th. Okay, so when the playoffs begins, take the finest glass of wine, baby. 20th is Easter. When will the Lakers play? When will the LA Lakers play? Don't get the updates! To be the GOAT of basketball, you must stick with the GOAT King the Bond prophecy for the entire time of doubt, in the time of uncertainty. I am the GOAT of basketball. I deserve the title because GOAT King the Bond is winning back-to-back rings. There's only one guy who has stuck with it ever since the sweep of the Nuggets, ever since the first round exit by the Nuggets. I have stuck by it. Ain't nothing gonna change right here. We have the green light to execute the split. We have the green light to kick some ass. We have the green light to watch GOAT King the Bod hating Bobs cry their eyelids out. Kobe would love to see the GOAT King the Bod hating moms cry their eyelids out, don't they? A game like this, look at Jokic, and then King LeBron James leads the team to a 23-point win. GOAT King LeBron doesn't show any mercy to anybody. The 56th day of the year, says Mike 513. The trade was made 5 years and 6 days after Kobe's death. And the revenge game is on the 56th day of the year. Now, if you're not a retard, and you're not a GOAT King LeBron hating bum ass child, What do you think is going to happen? As Charles says, a server kettle whip-ass is what they call it. Server kettle whip-ass. I love that. A can of whip-ass. Now we be talking. A can of whip-ass. That's what they're going to get served with. This was betrayal. In the year of the snake, Luka Doncic was served with betrayal. The Addisons are snakes. Nico Harrison is a snake. The snakes have betrayed him. And Kobe's Mamba. And Mamba is a snake. Isn't it? And when a guy gets completely betrayed by an organization that he bought a $50 million house in the Dallas market a week ago and suddenly you trade him away, he did that cannot suddenly be unforgiven. That suddenly cannot be forgiven a week later. I was very surprised by this result tonight. I was very surprised by this result. And again, for some reason, the offense has more freedom when you're not forced to have Anthony Davis first option. If Anthony Davis is not first option and a guy is wide open, the wide open guy can't get the shot if you're forced to just feed it to Anthony Davis for the sake of Anthony Davis is dominating. Now, I'm going to miss Anthony Davis. I appreciate everything he's done for this organization. I appreciate everything he's done for Goat Kinderbarn as a real loyal soldier to King James. NBA decided Anthony Davis is American. Doncic is international. That Goat Kinderbarn has a huge friendship with Anthony Davis. The Lakers thought Anthony Davis was hands off, that no team was going to offer a trade for Anthony Davis. And the NBA stepped in and they told Goat Kinderbarn, James, your feelings don't matter. We're going to trade a guy who plays your position. And now a game like this, and now Doncic was not on the court. So when Doncic does step up on the court, how is Goat Kinderbarn going to respond to Doncic? He demands the ball. Goat Kinderbarn, James, demands the ball. Even after a game like this, I would not be surprised to see Goat Kinderbarn and Doncic struggle through their first 5 games with each other, knowing what is the right balance. What's the right balance of the ball? Goat Kinderbarn, the right balance between the two. The right balance of Doncic gets it at the key. He directs the action. Goat Kinderbarn gets it at the key. He directs the option. But as I've told you during one of these last live streams, I don't think it is something that's going to be a big problem in, when I say long term, I mean the rest of the season. This will not be a problem because Kyrie demands the ball a lot, and Luka made it work. Goat Kinderbarn made it work with Dwayne Wade. He made it work with Kyrie Irving. I'm very glad that, and people, the thing that brainwashes people is that they view this trade as, oh, they're moving on from Goat Kinderbarn. No, I'm viewing this as a commissioner needs a European star in Lakers Celtics to help recuperate some of these lost domestic ratings during the regular season. I think you're smart like I am. I think you can understand the motivation behind it. Lakers, understandably, they love a trade like this. Luka is the long-term successor of Goat King LeBron James. And what better way to learn from the GOAT himself for a couple of years, and it makes it easy to lead the Lakers into the future when you get Luka is not about ego. He idolized GOAT King LeBron James. Luka wants to learn what GOAT King LeBron does that sustains success. Because Luka has an incentive to break the scoring record. He has an incentive to break the scoring records. He has an incentive to break as many records as he can. And he has to learn the habits that GOAT King LeBron James has had that allowed GOAT King LeBron James to sustain long-term success. Preach. Preach to the choir. If there's anyone Luka will listen to, it's GOAT King LeBron James. GOAT King LeBron James is about the team. GOAT King LeBron James doesn't feel threatened about records. But I would like to close by saying, what is the GOAT King LeBron James prophecy? For me, it's not just about the game-winning dunk of the finals against the New York Knicks. Something must happen. Luka gets suspended, Luka gets injured, and GOAT King LeBron must shoulder the burden for the rest of the team. Well, tonight is a preview of that. You see, tonight, when GOAT King LeBron is able to destroy a team without a real center, Anthony Davis, without Luka Doncic, if Luka gets hurt, the Lakers are going to be fine. If you're worried about Luka getting injured and the Lakers are stuck with GOAT King LeBron James, this is the game that we point that they destroyed a Clippers team in the top 6 by over 20 points, and there is no Luka on the court. When panic sets in, this is the game that we The Lows of Phoenix Suns. Luka against his father, Doka. I can't wait for that. And that's next season. And you can imagine what's going to happen this year. These loser Suns are too garbage to face against the Lakers. We must destroy the loser. I hope the loser Suns are number 1 in the West next year. I hope these loser Suns fans start barking. I'll be going to the arena wearing my Laker gear. I'm saying, kiss my fucking ass, motherfucker. I'm the only GOAT who knows when your team is going to win the scripted championship. Aha, it's a satanic ritual. Hollywood, LA gets all these superstars, man. It's all satanic, isn't it? It's all satanic. But loser Suns start barking before they win a championship. I truly hope they get tortured. Does Kobe hope players or coaches get tortured? Kobe may want to kick their ass, but does he really hope they get tortured? That is sadism. Kobe wants to kick your ass, but is Kobe about sadism? I wonder. I hope loser Suns fans feel stupid when they get tortured next year by GOAT King LeBron James. He's still the son. His father is still Luka. We're going to destroy them. There's no game 7 with Lakers and loser Suns. It's a 42 GOAT King LeBron series victory, with the Lakers kicking their ass in game 5 and game 6. I still demand revenge, and I still demand to kick their fucking ass. I will be at the Losing Sons Arena. I'm going to let the fans know I'm a bunch of sorry-ass motherfuckers. They really are. $84.69 is crazy. I am serious. We can beat the Nuggets. We can beat uh, the Clippers on Luka's birthday. I ain't having another drink until the playoffs begin after the Super Bowl. I am serious about this. I am very serious about this. I want a recuperation period. I want a resting period. I want a period of rebirth. No, 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 no. He beats the Knicks. I think he will. LeBron retires 39. New York is 39. NBA wants the Clippers to win the new arena. This is why LeBron's not allowed to win 7 rings. A repeat's in store, but LeBron's going to retire after 2026. Some of these loser right-wing lunatics will not watch basketball until Joakim LeBron retires. He's the king. 23 seasons. King 23, Akron 23. No better way to write the final chapter to have Joakim LeBron unbeaten in the playoffs ever since turning 40 years of age. Well, how would LeBron do at 45 years? How would LeBron do at 50 years of age? I believe Joakim LeBron must have his final chapter, 2026 NBA Finals, game winning dunk. Game winning dunk. Game winning dunk. It's not going to be a sweep. You got to have must-watch TV. Lakers going to beat their ass in Game 5 and Game 6. There's Phoenix Suns 56. NBA like squeezing games for revenue. You just have to be realistic about it. Well, 2026 is also a year of the midterms, too. Things could get really bad by 2026. You have a hardcore orange lunatic starting to start a trade war, and you have the real president, Elon Musk, locking government workers out of their emails and accessing private information to every American out there. And he was not elected by America, was he? The GOP's all con. Why is Elon Musk involved in calls with Vladimir Putin in Russia? Why is that? Can't spell Felon without Elon. People didn't vote for Elon Musk, did they? Why is Elon so involved in this government? Why is some foreign national from South Africa involved in everything in our government? What is this sicko trying to do? He's trying to dismantle the federal government so him and his billionaire pals don't have to pay any taxes. This is libertarianism. This is libertarianism. Maybe I was right about the libertarian revolution. This was a libertarian. What Elon Musk is doing is what the Libertarian Party wants to do to America. The Libertarian Party acts against the self-interest of every single American out there. The Libertarian Party is all about the self-interest of every billionaire out there who doesn't want to pay for Meals on Wheels programs, for the school lunch programs for kids. He doesn't want to pay for Social Security and Medicare programs to the poor, to the old people. Billionaires are sick people. Even if you tax them, they still would be exorbitantly rich. Why do poor people vote for the Republican Party is what I'd like to know. By the way, you people who tune into Zach Hubbard, he made a big rant about the Republican Party after Donald Trump got elected in 2016. Your man, Zach Hubbard, I think he's pretty smart. He knows what the Republican Party's all about. He was pretty right about what Donald Trump did for 4 years from 2016 to 2020. I know they're liberal and progressive in Oregon. He's from Oregon. Stop. Why is this billionaire involved in the government? You didn't even vote for Elon Musk. You voted for Elon. You didn't vote for. You voted for Donald Trump. What the hell is he doing involved in causing Vladimir Putin? What the hell is he doing? Get him the hell out of this government. Seriously. This election was rigged. 40 million people watched Joe Biden's inauguration. 25 million people watched Donald Trump's inauguration. You want to tell me there's record voter turnout, but suddenly Donald Trump has won the popular vote when he lost the popular vote the previous 2 times? Let's ask the real questions that the lamestream corporate media doesn't want to ask. Why are we not allowed to ask these questions? Precisely why is CNN and MSNBC not asking these questions? One of their longtime reporters, Acosta, is no longer employed by Time Warner Cable. So Donald Trump is influencing these organizations because he wants to become a dictator. And he is close to becoming a dictator. But for me, it all collapses once Elon Musk realizes Donald Trump has done too much damage to his bottom line. So he had a contract, Ontario, the region of Ontario had a contract with Starlink. Ever since Donald Trump instituted the tariffs, now suddenly the region of Ontario canceled their contract with Starlink. Elon runs Starlink. They canceled their contract with Starlink, and then suddenly Donald Trump says the tariffs are suspended for 30 days. This orange clown is not the acting president. The acting president is the guy who you didn't even vote for, Elon Musk. He's the real president. He's the guy who gave all the donations to Donald Trump's campaign. So he's the ringmaster. Donald Trump is the bitch. He took the money from Elon. Elon is the same guy who says anything can be hacked. And he's right. Because why do you have to wait days to announce the winner of the 2020 election, but suddenly, in a matter of hours later, suddenly we have a winner declared? Something is not adding up rightly. Why is it that Donald Trump wanted to host this inauguration indoors? Because he knows he's not well liked by the majority of American people. He knows he needed outside help by Elon Musk. His ego could not take having an empty crowd on Inauguration Day. People need to learn the truth. Billionaire tax breaks do not act in the best interest of the average American. Having the social services cut for the average American does not act under the best interest of the average American. We need to have this discussion.
Be rude.
Because Canadians are booing the U.S. national anthem. Canadians may be doing less trade with American companies. They may be doing more trade with South American countries in the EU. You guys have to understand what is happening around the world. These sports mainly are bred in circuses. You have to be aware of what your government is doing. You may be distracted by the Lakers. You may be distracted by the Chiefs and the Eagles and all the storylines, but understand these things are bred in circuses. But why do you do the politics? Because we cannot serve as a bred in circus market. You have to still be aware of what's happening around you, to be an informed American, to be an informed voter. How does this do us any good when Canadians in their grocery markets can take American goods off of their shelves? This is going to hurt various businesses across the country of America. When bourbon whiskey from Kentucky can't be sold in Canada, when citrus goods from Florida can't be sold in Canada, this is going to hurt Trump states. There's a reason why Canada intelligently decided, we're going to take your red state goods off the shelves, but your Californian wine, we're going to keep it on the shelves. Because trade wars result winners. I thought the right wing was about free markets. What the hell happened? Free trade, free markets, the free exchange of goods and services. What has happened? Why did the Republican Party go away with that and decide we're going to get behind Lord Emperor Fuhrer, Orange Fuhrer, Donald Trump? And by the way, Elon Musk had the Nazi salute not once, but twice. What is that about? He thinks he can get away with that. Elon Musk is a racist and a Nazi. Apartheid happened in South America. Why did he move away from South Africa? This is not good for anyone. People thought Trump was going to be the president, but Elon Musk, a narcissistic, raging, lunatic billionaire, is the real acting president of this country. And we must put an end to that very soon. In 2026, basically, the rigging of the voting machines are going to impact 2026 elections. This 2024 was the first election where I felt it was not up to the voters, that there was some outside influence. This felt like the first real rigged election. When Donald Trump won in 2016, there was a lot of angry Bernie bros who decided they were not going to vote. So that's what made 2016 believable. Bernie bros were pissed Hillary was on the ticket. That's what made non-voters handing Trump the presidency in 2016 believable. But now when Donald Trump doesn't want to host rallies inside an arena because he can't fill an arena, but suddenly he won every single swing state, something is not adding up. Elon is evil. You can't spell Felon without Elon. He's not born in America, so can he be president? He can't. Buying a puppet is his only way of becoming the acting president. Donald Trump was about to go to jail, but Elon Musk gave him the rigged election to escape prison, Elon Musk gets rid of these oversight committees that regulate his companies. He gets the billionaire tax breaks that gives him a bigger tax break. These people are corrupt. This trade war doesn't help anybody. You may be hearing about the markets tanking the very next day and they respond, but that's under the short term. You see, the billionaires play the very long game. Buy low, sell high. You got to take the market to really take advantage of buy low, sell high. This should be an easy concept that should resonate with every person out there. Why would a billionaire not want to purposely take the market? So these people lose their homes and lose their stocks. These billionaires can buy the stocks in their homes at a fraction of what they previously were worth. Like that, you don't have to be Einstein to see that's what they're doing. So understand, why are you covering the politics? Why? Because it impacts you and me on an every day-to-day basis. The best way to avert these inevitable high prices on a wide range of everyday goods is just simply summer won't be hell if you take the Lakers to win the championship. You see, the LA Lakers, you need the LA Lakers to survive the Donald Trump Armageddon. The rich get richer. He called it the golden age. Well, Donald Trump only says it's golden age for billionaires. How do you make up for the high costs because of the tariffs that Donald Trump has admitted is going to hurt the everyday American? It hasn't even been 3 weeks into his presidency. By taking the Lakers to win the championship. This is why knowing what's happening around you in current events makes it even more important for the Lakers to win the championship. Because this is about you. This is about your family. This is about your future. Why did I make the video on the Donald Trump announced the tariffs 88 days after his election? Because it's all planned and Trump is 88 days after the election. He announces the tariffs. It's planned. And also, these things don't come without a consequence. U.S. has less trade partners. We have a loss of trade. We have a recession. Countries slap their retaliatory tariffs on our American businesses, and these guys lose the sales and they lose their jobs. Especially when you look at automobiles. How is it going to help these car salesmen when Donald Trump is slapping a 25% tariff on these cars? Maybe right-wing Republican free trade is good. Maybe it is good. Maybe it is good. Donald Trump stands for neither. You got to get rid of this guy. Stephen A. Smith is a joke. Why is he cocking at Donald Trump? No one should listen to this guy. This guy is already rich. He's worth millions. He loves his tax break, Stephen A. Smith. Why should you listen to what Stephen A. Smith has to say about politics? This dude stands to benefit with this tax bracket from the Donald Trump tax breaks. Why should you listen to what already rich guy has to say about a guy who's going to give him even more tax breaks? Because you know Stephen A. Smith likes to talk about the politics on his channel. You gotta understand he's a rich guy cucking the Trump because it's in his own best self-interest. For the record, I will be voting against my best interests in the future. When I do make a fortune off of the rigged events I've been telling you about, I'm a patriot. I want what's best for my fellow countrymen, not only what's best for myself. That's why I'm a Democrat. That's why I'm a very proud. Well, I can't say I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal. I'm like Bernie. I'm a liberal, but the Democrats have sold us out. So I think I'm a liberal, maybe not a Democrat, but Democrats are far better for America than the Republican Party. How can the Republican Party sell their ideals for this orange mango lunatic? I don't think you guys are winning because Donald Trump won the election. I think you guys are about to pay more for everyday goods. I'm just saying. And if Donald Trump crashes the economy, then you're like, this guy's right. He's not just saying shit because it's in his best interest to not say anything or anything like that. I mean, that's another big reason too. I cannot believe we beat the Clippers. Let's turn the page. I can't believe I I look at the end of the trade deadline as insurance. Depending on which team you have to go up against, Hachimura is a power forward, he's not a center. Jackson Day is not a center. You need a center. I think the Lakers are not going to be giving up many assets. There still is a real long-term vision for the organization. And again, Robert Williams played 6 games. Goalkeeper Bond 6 right. I was not aware of Robert Williams and his injury history this year, but he only played 6 games. This guy is not injured. This guy is well rested. This guy can provide immediate energy to the goalkeeper upon the Luka legendary. Oh my leg! Oh my lord! He only played 17 games. Excuse me, he played 6 games last year. But he only played 17 games this year. And he's shooting 65%. Why the hell play more games for the races? I know Chauncey's a good coach. I know he's done a great job with this young team, but a guy from the Celtics, a guy who understands the killer mentality to be a winner in the NBA, who's brought up under that Boston mentality, that seems it seems surprising. I'm sure Robert Williams is better than DeAndre Ayton. Let me tell you that. I've seen DeAndre Ayton with the loser Phoenix Suns. Why you play Ayton over Robert Williams? You can trade Ayton and get a better trade asset, and you have a much better player in Robert Williams who knows how to play very tough and play with a lot of grind to his game. I think I'm very surprised. I think Robert Williams will benefit the Lakers. When I've watched Celtics games with Williams, he's only impressed. We need another guy into the rotation. We need the best possible deal from a business perspective where we will get production, but will not require giving up Dalton Edge. You may give up Dalton Edge for Jonas Valanciunas. You may have to give up a Hachimura. I don't know how the Bogdanovich deal factors in, but for me, if it's about giving up a first round draft pick, Robert Williams is your guy. Because who's Robert Williams? Why is he not on the Celtics? He was injured last year, he was. But if Williams does get dealt to the Lakers, it just makes it blatantly obvious, like it's WWE theater, that a former Celtics center is going to beat the Celtics in the finals. So, is this really going to happen? I don't have the complete answer. There's a various variety of options where the Lakers can deal with, but you have to be crazy to give up Dalton Next. You're not giving up that kid. He's an athlete. He can dunk. And he can dunk. This guy's an athlete. You're not going to give this guy up. It's common sense. Austin Reeves don't have the hops. He said he was jealous that Dalton Netsch. This guy was a junior college athlete. This is crazy what he's able to do in his first year in the NBA. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know how you can watch this guy play and think that Dalton Netsch should be traded. The Lakers need as many deadly options from the bench as possible. I hope we can rob the Blazers. I really hope we can. Hachimura is a big part of this team's trajectory. He had a big game today. Are we really going to want Hachimura to get traded? For me, it's no. I think this team can win with small ball. We're the greatest show ever in the history of the world, and we're going to outscore you bums. 2-3 years ago, when I thought this was going to be the greatest show ever, Mama mia. Don't kick and dope in the Bond James. This is surreal. This may not be crazy. I can't call it crazy because the NBA needs the Lakers to succeed. But this is surreal that the Lakers give up the bare minimum amount of assets to acquire Luka Doncic. They still have that 2031 draft pick. Let's see if there's been an update in the price for the Lakers after a game like this. Can the Bond James is a deadly killer. I love King the Bond James. I love this guy. I love King LeBron James. LeBron is the one and only GOAT of the league. He is the greatest. But he still would have won this championship without Luka Doncic. He would have won without Luka. But the ratings were terrible. The commissioner did. This is not an attempt to prevent GOAT from being greater than Mike. All the loser GOAT LeBron hating bums are a bunch of sorry ass losers. Basically, GOAT LeBron had no choice. That the ratings were bad. That Adam Silver decided that Lakers needed a European superstar because the Bucks are not allowed to be in the conference finals. And again, Jokic is not making it to the conference finals. So you people out there who decide to use this against GOAT LeBron, you are public enemy number one. I'm going to whip your ass if I see you in public. LeBron, I would not be surprised to see that. LeBron, I don't know what it is. There could be some gimmicks going on. You don't know who to freaking trust anymore. Lakers beat the ass of the Clippers, and then they go King upon loses to Luca, and the media makes a big reaction like these guys can't play with each other, and this holds the amount of money coming down the Lakers for the finals. So LeBron, the user LeBron, I would not be surprised to see that happen because they're getting used to having the right balance between their playing styles. But a game like this shows that the Lakers don't miss Anthony Davis. Now, I'm going to miss the game as logic dictates 5-1 without Anthony Davis. You don't miss Anthony Davis. The offense is just wide open without having to rely on Anthony Davis every single possession. You're not just looking to field to Anthony Davis. Like, that's the logical way of looking at the Lakers doing well without Anthony Davis. When you're looking to feed the ball to Anthony Davis, then your offense becomes predictable. So I believe that, and I appreciate everything Anthony Davis has done to this organization. I appreciate everything he's done during the Western Conference Finals run. I appreciate everything he's done this year for the Lakers. Hachimura needs to stand up. NBA become even more crazier if Luka loses his first game with the Lakers. And Goki the Barn and Luka struggle, and these guys commit turnovers. I mean, that's not completely that is not out of the realm whatsoever. That could happen. The LA Flippers are just straight up bums. Did LA Laker fans crowd that arena? Maybe it took out the energy of the Clippers. I don't know. I'm just trying to rationalize a game like this. Without Luca, without Kingo LeBron James, I mean, whoa. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Mia. This is craziness. It really is craziness. It's insane. I believe in the process, and I know the process. I am the goat of basketball. I'm the only guy who decoded the Goki the Bond prophecy back in April, May, and June. So all you hating ass motherfuckers can kiss my fucking ass. All these people, if you could go in the Bond video, they're gonna know I'm the real deal because I predicted Lakers win the championship at the start of the year. I'm not delusional like you, like, cuz I predicted we're gonna win the championship with or without Luca. I'm a real ass OG over here. And you little bums ain't got nothing to do about it. Go in the bum, hating ass, loser ass bums. It's what you are. You're a loser ass bum. It's what you are if you go in the bum, hating bum. The Brooklyn Nets, was it 97, 96? A steal. Wow, I'm glad I didn't bet on that game. That was rigged. Like, you guys are out. D'Angelo Russell game winning shot. Go Lakers. I'm glad for you, D'Angelo. You were trash in the playoffs. I doubt anyone misses D'Angelo. Best thing ever. Trade D'Lo. I don't know about AD, but we have 48 hours left until we understand will we acquire a center or not. A lot of questions to be answered. That's crazy. So Robert Williams was the 27th pick by the Celtics, and Goalkeeper LeBron James gonna repeat for the Knicks to fall to 2-7 in the finals. So I don't know, man. Anything can happen. It may not be Robert Williams. It may be Robert Williams, but we don't want to trade Hachimura. We don't want to trade Dalton Netch. We want to keep these guys. So if there's a center that must be acquired at a discount, it's Robert Williams. And after a game like this today, we may not need a game changer whatsoever. Oh yeah, LeBron, he will last best. I agree with that, 100%. Make a deal with Portland for Robert Williams. I don't think we get Jonas. I don't think we get Claxton. I don't think we get these guys. He only played 17 games. Robert Williams, I feel that this may give us the best leverage. Like, he's probably better than Nico Claxton. He's probably better than Jonas Valanciunas. He's younger. Like, you get him and you go on attack. That's it. That's all that is. We're gonna get him. And it's gonna work out just fine. Let me tell you right now. I don't mean to close the stream at 2 hours and 13 minutes, but here we are. I mean, go Kinderbarn prophecy. 2 rings with the Heat, 1 with the Cavs, and 3 with the Lakers. That's what that's about. The LA area code is 213. So I know we're gonna get it done.